grade, linear inequalities.
Oh, can't make any further.
Alrighty. Well, that was fun. Well, first question, and the next couple. Identify whether or not it is a solution. And there we go. Is that a little bit better? Okay, so again, you're going to put this into the inequality. So 5 times x plus 7 times y less than or equal to -3. Okay, so 5 times -9 plus 7 times 6. 5 times -9, -45, 7 times 6. 6 times 6, 30, 42. Less than or equal to? Yes. 5 times 2 plus 7 times 3. Less than? No. 5 times 3 plus 7 times -5. Definitely. Definitely. -35. Yes. Let's see. 5 times 0, 0 plus 7 times 2. No. 0 plus 14. No, that doesn't work. Okay, so here we go. Yes, no, yes, no. And then we'll be on to a more challenging question. Yes, no, yes, no. Okay, so we'll go on to number 4 is a different kind of question. And number 4 wants us to graph x is greater than -4. X is greater than -4. Well, let's just pretend it said x equals -4, okay? X equals -4 is a line with an undefined slope. It's a vertical line that goes through -4. Okay, but this isn't equal, and it doesn't include the equal. If it included the equal, we would push the solid button. But since it doesn't, we push the dashed button. Okay, and we're going to go to -4. Whoops. I got to use this. Okay, so let's try this here. Let's do this. See, this is x equals -4, but since it doesn't equal it, we got to push the dashed line. Okay, we turn it dashed. Now this is greater than, so we got to shade the greater than side. So we click the shade button, and we go over here, and that is the graph of x is greater than -4. Okay, so let us do this here. Boom, 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 and then we'll check it. Let's try another. X is less than 6, so this is going to be another undefined slope, another vertical line, and it's going to be 6, and so, whoops, erase. Okay, 6. It's going to be dashed. It's going to be less than. It's going to shade the less than side. That's right. See, all these numbers over here are less than 6. All these numbers over here are greater than 6. So it's definitely not going to be one of them. Okay. so let's now look at another kind of question. Number 6. Okay, so here we have one that includes the equal sign. Y is greater than or equal to. So this is going to be a solid line. So let's just start with graphing the line part. So we have y-intercept at 2, the b is 2, and then the slope is down 2 over 1. Down 2 over 1. And this says y is greater than that. So what I need to do is I need to look at the y values that are greater than the y values on that line. See here, the y value on that line is 6. So a greater than is 8. 4 is less than. So we don't want to shade that side. We want to shade the side that's greater than, the side that's above that line. Okay? So, correct. Try another? Sure. Okay. Y is greater than or equal to negative 2x minus 1. So I'm going to go to negative 1. I'm going to go down 2 over 1. And then it's solid, so I'm not going to change it to dashed. And then I'm going to shade again above. Y is greater than. Y is. So see, all these y values on this side are greater than the y values on that line. So we shade that side of it. Correctamundo. Continue. So, standard form, number 10 is a little bit different. Okay, so, same math, just not in slope-intercept form. Now I'm going to show you 2 ways to graph this line. Okay, first I want to note there's no equal sign under here. So it's definitely going to be the dashed version. Okay, and so I'm going to add x to both sides. And when I do, I get 4y less than x minus 8. Now I'm going to divide both sides by 4. I get y is less than 1/4 x minus 8 divided by 4, 2. Here's what I just did. I just did this. Divided everything by 4. X over 4 is the same as 1/4 times x. Okay? So, now I'm going to graph the line. So you got to get y alone. Don't make me play the rap song. We want to do this fast. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to go down to negative 2. Whoops. I'm going to start on negative 2. Now I got to erase that. Got to be careful. My mouse doesn't have a pad under it. And so it's kind of all kinds of weird. You know how a mouse gets. And it goes up 1. And it goes over 4. Up 1. And over 4. Now I got to turn it dashed because that does not have the equal sign under it. Okay? Now, less than. Y is less than 1/4 x minus 2. This side here is the less than side. So I'm going to shade that side. Okay? Correct. Okay, next kind of question, let's go to number 13. Okay, now it's going to give me the graph and it's going to ask me to write the equation. So, horizontal line means it has a 0 slope, which means it's a y equals line. It's shaded above and it's solid. So this is a greater than or equal to. And it's 4. And that's all there is to it. Y is greater than or equal to 4. Got to get another mouse pad here. Correct. Okay, so number 15. It's going to let me go that far? No. Okay, so let me do this. Why isn't it letting me do this? Let's go continue. Maybe that's what I have to do. Okay, so I'm going to do another one here. This one is x is, right? Undefined means that we're talking about x, not y. These are the only kinds of lines that don't have y equals, okay? This is x. It's dashed, and it's on the less than side. So it's less than without the equal. If it was solid, we'd put the equal, -5. Okay, I think I have to actually move on to get to those next ones. X is less than -5. Okay, so here we go. Now we're going to write an inequality for this one. Nice of them to give us 2 clear points for sure, so we can count the slope. Okay, so it's dashed, so it doesn't include the equal, and it's shaded above, so it's going to be greater than. So y is going to be greater than, and it's going to be something -5. So now let's count our slope. Down, -1, 2, 3, over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down 3, over 5. Don't forget your x. Your x is never happy when you forget your x. Okay. Y is greater than -3/5 x -5. Correct. Try another. I'm going to try another. I'm done. All right, that's it for today. New stuff in tomorrow's.